what's up? And how's it going? Well, I'm glad to be back. Playing some more Spider-Man Miles Morales. I have no idea how much of this game is left. I'm kind of antsy. I'm really hoping that there's more than what I'm feeling like there's left. I've got this, like, what do you call that? A chip sitting on your shoulder? Is that what it's called? I'm at this point where, like, I don't know if I want to immediately hit up the story, or if I want to finish up the time capsules and tech boxes. I don't really know what they're called. We'll just say that because he gets tech pieces from it. And Dark Troy, thank you so much for joining in on YouTube, being first in all the chat. Really appreciate that, Dark Troy. Hopefully you're doing very good. But yeah, I have no idea. Like, I've not looked up anything of this game. The only thing that I've seen is the trailer to this game, and it's initially what trailers are meant to do, is what talked me into buying this game. And Timberlands, it's basically, as far as I've got, you know, I've really enjoyed playing what I have, but I have no other reference, to say the least, on what is what and what isn't. So I have no idea how far I am into this game, other than when I press X and it tells me that I'm 40% done with the game. And I already know the length of the game, which I guess is something else that you could say that I know of. And it's only about 6 hours-ish, and I'm roughing it up. I'd say I'm about, gosh, I've streamed close to about 7 hours of the game. I would say 6 hours of the game, which about an hour accumulated is about me, you know, me doing drifting stuff back here. There's still a side story. That's really good. That's actually quite pleasant. No spoilers, though. That's still pretty pleasant. And thank you, Dark Troy. But, yeah. I don't know. I don't know how much of the game is left, and it's just kind of like, I don't want to finish it. I really like this game, and I hate that the story is so short. But I'm going to continue to enjoy it. I'm not going to complain. After all, technically when you get this game, you get 2 games. It's the same game, but you also get the PS4 and the PS5 version if you buy it digitally. It's really hard to complain about that. You pay $50 and you get a current gen and a next gen game for the exact same price. And when I finally do, whenever the day happens, get a PlayStation 5, and hopefully it isn't too far.
I should get back to looking for the new forum.
It just, I don't know. This would probably be the first game I wanted to play, just to see the graphic enhancements from a PlayStation 4 Pro playing on, I won't say the TV, I'll say the PC here, because the PC technically has slightly better quality, but, just that graphic enhancement between the two, I don't know. I'm looking forward to seeing that.
Today I have the honor of welcoming Roxxon Energy's head of R&D, Simon Krieger. Mr. Krieger, you've been out promoting the benefits of your new form reactors, the first of which is set to open in Harlem soon. Yet, you've had some critics.
Well, first off, Jonah, let me say what an honor and a pleasure it is to be on your show.
Oh, well, I'm blushing.
And yeah, you're right, we've had some resistance. Most notably from Rio Morales, who looks to be a new city council member in the upcoming special election. And I have a lot of respect for Miss Morales. She's smart, she's a great role model for young women, but I think she's putting her energy in the wrong place. Our new form reactors will make this a better city, a better home for New Yorkers. But I guess some people just have a hard time with change.
Let me give you some advice. One highly successful man to another. You know what I like to say to my critics? You and the horse you rode in on.
What? That's holy jeez. This game's rated T.
Your conviction. You're a man who's not afraid to pay a fine in order to make your point.
Fine? What do you mean? Jared, how much? Do your editing thing, quick!
Imagine if there was a third game. Well, I'd have to finish this one to imagine it, but I could only imagine it'd be a pretty good game. Without even finishing this game, I would say 2 things I would like to see from a third game if they did it. I would like to see I'm going to be very blunt, and don't hate me for it. I'd like to see absolutely no MJ gameplay. That's the only thing about the first game I didn't like. Playing as Mary Jane was just kind of eh. We could have played as Black Cat, and I don't know why we didn't get that option. She's a villain, I guess. I don't know. Playing as Black Cat, Pete, and Miles Morales, or Felicia, Miles, and Peter, that would be a much better game. That would be a perfect third game. Third game, plays 3 characters, Felicia, Miles, Peter. That would be perfect. Even though I don't know how this ends, I would still say, if I had my dream Spider-Man game, that would be it. I would say the Dimensions thing, but I never played the original Spider-Man Dimensions. It has amazing reviews. I've just never went backwards to play it. Probably should. Again, that game, that's where like the 2099 Spider-Man suit, other than the comic books, you know, comes from in the video games. And I would probably enjoy it if I actually just broke down and play it, but going backwards is always a hard thing for me to do on a lot of things, especially if you can't do it on PC and you gotta backtrack consoles. Or even worse, like that game is still a very expensive game on PlayStation 3. I've looked into it many times because I've thought about trying to just play it, and then I always talk myself out of it because I can't pay full price for a used old game. It's just not in my guts. Unless it's a cartridge, and a vintage one at that, that's just mint. Then I have a responsibility. But nonetheless, yeah, I think that would be my dream game if they made a third one. Or at least a Spider-Verse game. That'd be pretty cool, but then it brings me back to Dimensions, you know? Which I know Dimensions was basically a Spider-Verse game. Let's see if we got anything close by that's worth capturing. Well, or something on the way. Okay, we'll get this time capsule, then we'll get this time capsule, then hit up the story. It's at least a little something something. Again, I'm trying to get a lot of these collectibles before the game's over.
Down near you?
I'm still really hoping we get that live action Spider-Verse film. Okay, these are the ones that get me. Okay, I knew I was gonna say it. I was thinking about it earlier today. I knew I'd end up getting to this point.
We were so pumped.
These are the ones that get me. How the heck are they even hiding some of these? Like right there, a time capsule right here. They're kids. He wasn't Spider-Man yet. How the heck did they hide a time capsule here? Yes, rub your chin in confusion. Just like I am in my mind.
Awesome.
3D printed molecules.
We always wonder what stuff like Thor's hammer was made of, and invented our own imaginary elements to explain it. Finn's names always sounded the best.
3D printed molecules? That's not very clever, I'm just saying. And she thought of that. I don't want to know what he thought of if he thought her ideas were the best. 3D printed molecules. That's what Thor's hammer is made out of. Wouldn't you believe it? No. Woulda? 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 Probably not. I don't really see much of a point in lying. Lying is like the one thing that humans can do that is just the saddest thing that we have the ability to do. Okay, maybe not the saddest, but it's up there. Because sometimes, you know, those white lies you got, like with kids, when they're just like, they look at you and they're like, is Santa real? And in your brain, you're like, hell no. But in your heart, you're like, a little bit. Ish. I really hope none of the kids are awake right now.
You all remember Wilson
Young Leland,
Fisk,
are you
don't
awake?
The so-called kingpin of crime? I'm told he's getting 5-star treatment in his cell, which is nicer than Jared's apartment, while his shark lawyers appeal his conviction. But it seems there may be some justice in the world after all, because a new Daily Bugle expose reveals that his now
Dark Troy.
dilapidated...
Close work site, kid. Get out of here.
I'll have to sneak around those workers to grab that capsule.
How? This dude's like right at it. Oh wait, I forgot I can turn invisible.
I told you the site was haunted. Got it.
That was perfect. Invisibility is the best, buddy. Oh, we didn't get to look at it though because of that.
Parts from the first PC we built. I used it for gaming. Finn used it to help an ESU Alzheimer's research team. Both good uses, I'd say.
Yeah, I'd have used it for gaming too. I mean, Alzheimer's. Don't you hate it when you tell a killer joke beside your girlfriend and she doesn't hear it? Story of my life, I suppose.
A billboard's been taken over by the underground. Bet there's more to it.
So Dark Troy, what games are you playing right now? I've been really trying to like think of what games to play next. I know I have a planned Pokemon Sword playthrough that I've never done on stream. I've only played the Crown Tundra and completion of the Pokédex, technically. I've been thinking about what game to play next, though, like the next newer game. I've been in... I'll have to ask Tim, if he jumps into Niner Sith, how he feels about Phoenix Rising. It was a game I'd slept on it
If I can
because
figure
it...
out what Finn's planning to do with the new form and take it from her.
I mean, I just didn't know
It'll be a
what
good
to
day.
think about the game. But after I've seen like a few videos, oh man, it went straight to the story. I was going after
You're
it.
right, Genki.
It's okay.
Underground are everywhere.
You might say they're overground?
Keep working on that one.
I like it.
Barrier's electrified.
Don't really play story games. I understand.
Ow! And not friendly.
Your suit says that was 300 kilojoules. How is that just ow?
Benefits of bioelectricity, I guess.
What is Rogue
Power
Company?
can be supplied all locally.
Any sign of the power source?
Several. Bet these cables lead the way.
Electrified barrier is next level. Maybe they got nervous after someone infiltrated Fisk Tower.
Who do that? That'll leave a mark.
Rogue Company. I mean, it sounds familiar, but I'm not sure I know what it is. And, let me try to take out these snipers first really quick.
Bet you didn't see that coming.
I see another one way down there. It's a 4v4 third-person shooter game. Planting or defusing a bomb with different characters. That sounds interesting. But that's, you know, it sounds, I don't know. Interesting, I'll see that. I haven't really played any PvP games in a while. The last one I really got into was, Spellbreak. Sorry, I got really focused for a second.
They look so peaceful knocked out.
Nobody can stop us now.
Night.
Got somebody down! Spider-Man!
Lights out for you.
Guys! Have you seen our weapons? You can't win this! Got your back.
Technically, I'm doing pretty good. I gotta say so myself. I didn't use invisibility.
We'll find you and crack your skull, Spider-Man!
That's just rude.
I like your new place. Is there a phantom anywhere? Got him. Now I gotta drain that generator. Alright, drained it. Feeling good. Now for the others.
Bless you. Is there another one of those things here? There it is. Okay. We're gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. Give them an old razzle-dazzle, I like to call it. Like so many others. You ever wonder who came up with that first? I do, pretty often. You got some dangers.
Did you really blow the club last night? Crappy little bar near Braithwaite Bridge. No one was inside. Oh, the Roxxon guys go there or something? No, but Tinkerer wanted a diversion while you all hit that Roxxon truck. Nice.
That's my friend, asshole! We'll kill you!
This yours?
Look at the wreck, you Spider-Man! I'll take it!
Spider-Man's hurt! Keep going!
Gotta stop Spider-Man!
Look out! Let's get him! Stay on your toes! Come on, where is he?
Close call.
Not gonna make this easy for you, Spider! Let's go to Spider!
All that we were here! You're not getting near the new form!
You won't stop us!
Be fast!
Firing!
Is that all of them? Nope, we got one more over there. Another one of those moments where I'm pretty sure Miles just killed somebody, but, you know, who's to say? Random question, how do you make a thumbnail?
Chipping away.
Actually, I don't ever make my own. I let YouTube and Twitch and Facebook kind of do it for me. So there's that option. But if you want to make your own thumbnail, I could walk you through it. There's multiple different ways you can do it. You can take a screenshot of your video. YouTube, Twitch, and again Facebook usually has like a little like option of like 3 to 5 options you can choose from and you can change. Mostly, I don't really do it, but another way you could do it though is, let's say you were watching your video and you saw one key point that you looked the most surprised, or you could always do it before or after the video. And you could take like a free shot of the video, or just take a quick picture. And then you go into your PC, you could use Photoshop, you can use 3D Paint, you could use Paint, like the actual OG Paint that comes on PC's default, or you could use just like other image optional things that you like. And then you actually just have to set it to whatever, you know, algorithm. I don't want to use algorithm, it's kind of a broken word for this. Whatever platform you're trying to stream to. You look at, like, because all these are different. It's like when you make your own custom emojis for all these. Like, the images you upload are actually a custom size to that specification. Because you post on your iPad, you gotta have a PC for the most part. Honestly, like the app versions of like YouTube Studio or like Twitch Dashboard or Facebook Creator Studio, they're pretty broken on the apps, and you don't have a whole lot of options to choose or change. So mostly it's PC. There might be a way around it using like some browser source on there, and scaling is going to be wonky, unfortunately. But other than that, as far as a handheld device and an app version of one of those, I'm not going to be of very much use. I don't really use a lot of the apps, believe it or not. I don't really do a lot of streaming or posting or anything off my phone other than like Discord things and helping out people with their streams and stuff like that on Restream. So a PC is going to be your better option on that. There probably is. Thanks for the tip. No problem. There probably is a way around it. I'm just not gonna know it, unfortunately. Like I said, there could be some kind of like browser source that you could use, and using something like that. But again, using browser source stuff like that for like creator studios on pretty much all platforms that I've dealt with, they get a little wonky because the scaling was never meant for browser usage. It was usually always meant for like PC usage. And they never mitigated it to pretty much any of them, even still yet in the year 2020, when you really think it'd be even more alive, but it for some reason isn't. But I mean, yeah, no problem. I wish I had a better tip, but honestly though, if you really want to get into streaming, getting a PC, it's really going to be your best bet for a lot of things. Mobile streaming is it's actually pretty popular and rising, but I would say definitely that getting a PC is going to help you out tenfold. Got 5 views? Hey, that's not bad. If you're just starting out, or even if you're not, like I know people who've been doing YouTube for years. There's actually somebody I've been subscribed to. I'll be very honest, I don't really watch his content. It was somebody when I first started that started around the same time that I did, and I thought to myself, like, at the time I wasn't getting the views that I wanted. So I saw this other person, and I just felt like they probably felt the same way. So I subscribed to him. I don't really watch his content very often. Occasionally I will while I'm at work, while I'm eating lunch. It'll be like kind of like a background kind of thing going on, or maybe I'll just tune in here and there. But the thing is, though, the algorithm on YouTube, it's a hard thing to work with. That's why I like Restream so much. Streaming on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube all at the exact same time, it actually expands that, like tenfold, honestly. And it really helps out. I don't really know how to put it into terms, but I guess you could say in a sense, like your mental sense, it makes you feel better, knowing that you're getting launched on other platforms. And 5 views, if you're just starting off, not bad. And again, even being a veteran sometimes, it's not too bad. It may not be 1 million, it may not be 1,000, it may not be 100, but that's still other people that's like taking time out of their day to watch your content that you put out there. And the thing that I always say to anybody that's trying to be a content creator out there, you can't get discouraged and keep looking at those numbers. They're going to be different for every video you ever do. Every single time, it's always going to be different. You could be playing the biggest AAA title that just released and you get like 24 views. Then tomorrow you could play like Mortal Kombat 11 and get like 1,000. The cards change every time. Like a nice example would be 3 different videos I've done on this channel. My Final Fantasy XIV streams have been the most prominent that's happened on this stream throughout the years. I played more Final Fantasy XIV videos that I've got literally, I think, close to 1,000 Final Fantasy XIV videos. Okay, maybe not that much. I really don't know how much, so bear with me. I got a lot though, a lot of Final Fantasy XIV videos. And it's been the most prominent. You know, they've ranged from like 35 to like 400 views, sometimes getting close to 1,000. Then you got a video like Fallout 76 that I've done, where like I did the beta test day 1, and it's one of my more popular videos. I've got pretty decent views on. And then you have, let's say, Spider-Man here, where on Facebook it's doing pretty decent, but on YouTube, a lot of people don't want to see this new content because they want to play this game for themselves, so they don't want spoilers. So it's always going to vary, you know. Sometimes you think playing the newest, hottest game, AAA title that just came out is going to get a lot of views. Sometimes it won't, because a lot of people don't like spoilers. Or a lot of people might be waiting to get their next-gen console, so they don't want to see it, you know, before they ever get it. Because this may be the odds that they're looking at. You know, as soon as they get that PlayStation 5, they want Miles Morales. They want to play that Spider-Man game. And stuff like that. So as far as like creating content, and this goes for all platforms, not just YouTube, it's same with Twitch and Facebook, your views are always going to matter. And I always say to anybody that's really getting started, don't look at those numbers. That's like the biggest thing that discourages a lot of people. You know, they don't see, you know, they'll look at somebody like PewDiePie who posted something like 2 hours ago and then he got like 300,000 views. And they like think to themselves like, well, he got 300,000 and only got such and such amounts of views. And you can't compare yourself, because these people have, you know, they've done the work, they've put themselves out there. Some people do get, you know, that overnight fame, very rare. But just don't get discouraged. You know, if you really want to be a content streamer, just keep it going. Work it with the 5s, work it with the 10s, the 20s, the 30s, the 40s, whatever you got. About 3 months ago, I streamed for a whole country and had their flag on this channel. It was very random, but it was fun and it was cool. So you just got to keep going. You got to roll with the punches. It's just like anything you've ever worked for. You just got to put in that extra time and credit, and you'll get somewhere. You know, it may not be where you want to be, and it might be where you want to be. You just can't get discouraged. That's really the best thing I can always say to anybody that's ever like thought about streaming. No, I mean, I haven't quit my day job, so, you know, obviously I stream at night and I still have an actual job, but I'm not where I started, and I'm proud to be where I am, is a good way to put it. Let's take out some baddies. Okay. Who is not paying attention? I think this gotta be safe if I'm in a good position. He's still in the danger. One of them invisible. Still in the danger. One of them invisible and dead.
And I'll shut you down here.
Okay, it didn't work.
Stay sharp. We're not the.
Jesus.
He's hurt. Grab your weapon.
They look so peaceful knocked out.
Take arms out.
This is too important!
Now you're lucky.
Oh,
Sorry. No more underground. Soon to be no more generator. Should be one more.
Marco, hello. It's a little animation. That's still cool. Actually, when I first started streaming, it wasn't actual YouTube streams. It was YouTube videos. I actually started off YouTube editing, and it's what led to me streaming. I was doing edited videos. I did a music video. I did a full animated music video, which was subpar. It wasn't amazing. It took me all day to do it, and it really opened my eyes for video editing. And then I got into this little bit of a Facebook action because I was running an ulterior Facebook page where it was just like a debate team, basically, like a high school debate team. It's a bunch of people from my high school, and we were debating on things as adults. You know, I didn't do it in high school. I did it as an adult in free time boredom. And we just have these debates on fictional characters from comic books, filmography, just anything and everything that we thought it was good enough to like pit one thing against another and debate on it. And we did that for a little bit, and then eventually I kind of started to do some streams on YouTube, which was like the original Final Fantasy game. I didn't do it live, and then I started Final Fantasy 2, and it started to do those live, and then on to Final Fantasy 14, and like what branched to be the crazy direction this channel's gone since then. So I did a lot of video editing when I first started, and it's a really cool place to put your foot in the door. Honestly, it really gets that comfortability going. You start to see how the algorithm works, and then you kind of start getting more comfortable with what you want to do, the direction you want to work with, and where things are going to go for your channel. You know, it's a really good place to start with video editing. It really is, because it's a hard thing to do. It's a hard thing to master, and once you get that down pat, the rest of it's just kind of there. I mean, you figure out that that's the easy part. You know, just like streaming is so much easier than video editing. I can say that any day. You have to have more of a characteristic, more of a livelihood to yourself, and more of a, I wouldn't say personality, because you need it for both, but more of just something else to be able to just talk to people and feel comfortable with that. And it sounds like it's a lot, but oh, editing. If you spent like a whole day or a span of a week editing a video, and you see one mistake in it midway through, it's going to cut you harder than saying something stupid on a stream. I promise you that. It's funny when people say that YouTube algorithm is like a code for success. The YouTube algorithm, it could be in a lot of ways, you know. It depends on how you use the algorithm. Like I said, my channel's went all over the place. We've done, like, Stacy and I have done like spicy food challenges. I play video games on here pretty much every night. I've got vlogs on here that I've done. I have one where I almost got hit by a train. The algorithm is the way you want to use it, the way it's used, is the best way I know how to put it. And a lot of people say the thumbnail's a big thing. You know, the flashier thumbnail, the more likely somebody is to click on a video. I would argue that it's more so the title of your video versus the thumbnail. I've seen some really flashy thumbnails that just had nothing to do with what I was looking up, that I just never clicked on because I found a title that said exactly what I was looking up. You know, so it's a juggle, to say the least. One quick moment, it's a little early, but if you almost got hit by a train, yeah, it's I think it was in my Chick-fil-A versus Popeye's chicken sandwich video. I'm not kidding when I say I legitimately was driving over a train track and the little thingies didn't go down, and I turn over and there's a fucking train there. So yeah, and again, I think it's in that Popeye's chicken sandwich versus the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich video. Again, these videos have gone all over the place. But yeah, give me one moment, I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. Let's get right back in here. Ugh. Another thing I always say about with live streams too, a lot of times people don't really want to get on chat sections. It's like how I felt with like Facebook. I actually predominantly get more Facebook views these days than I do on any other of the platforms or channels I stream to. And just because people aren't chatting don't mean people aren't watching either. Sometimes you just gotta learn how to be comfortable just talking. Alright, let's do this.
Better.
Oh. That guy died.
Don't let him near the new form!
When he was like 7, you fell off a 12-foot cliff. You just cried you don't remember though. Gosh, that is a very traumatic experience, but I'm glad you...
Stay away from that rig, Spider-Man!
Where the heck did you even come from?
This yours?
I'm glad you're doing okay though. It's...
Friends, we have to take him out!
That is a long way, 12 feet.
Wait, Spider-Man!
Blowing up the plaza? That's your plan? It's a terrible plan.
That did it. Barrier's fresh out of power.
And primed for smashing. Okay. Round 2.
So I should take out the people trying to kill me first.
Another win for Spider-Man.
That was the way to the main auditorium. Now it's blocked.
Oops. Maybe there's a staircase. Or an elevator.
Or a vent.
Like that elevator. If I can lift it. I could stick the gears.
Hey man, I'm thinking. What if you told Finn you're Spider-Man?
Yo, Finn. Not only did I lie about joining your club, but I'm also the guy trying to stop you.
Okay, yeah. We can work on the delivery.
Okay, we did that, and okay, we're going somewhere.
Giant armored silo looks promising.
No way, there's just no one around.
Really feeling like my gaming rig is underpowered right now.
Yeah. Finn's going full supervillain layer here. Are you seeing this giant armored container thing?
Totally not suspicious. You think the new form's in there?
I got a hunch, yeah.
Was I ever scared of
Who's
showing
got
my
Cable
face?
running away from it?
Believe it or not,
wonder.
no. when I actually started to do my pre-live streams, like again, my first ever streamed game. How do I put it? Well, yeah, I mean, it was the first Final Fantasy game, Final Fantasy 1, Final Fantasy OG, I don't know how you want to put it. But, yeah, I wasn't afraid at all, actually. I went right into the game.
No one's here.
It wasn't
I'll
live,
look
though.
around some.
It wasn't live at all. Live was one of those things I didn't know if I really wanted to get into. My brother was actually a person that talked me into it, because I started off wanting to do like walkthroughs and playthroughs to help people see different things on Final Fantasy games that they could actually run through the game without being discouraged. Like I played every single one of those games super under
Vince
leveled.
had this set up a while. I need
And
to around.
yeah, I mean, I don't, showing my face was never a problem. At first, though, live was like, again, you know,
Drywall's falling apart.
one of those things I didn't know I'd really want to get into until I started to do it. And again, my brother was the person who randomly talked me into it. But I've pretty much done it ever since, though. I've really enjoyed it.
That's one. Need to power the others. So why do you think I should tell Finn I'm Spider-Man? Don't you think she might react badly?
Let's make a pros and cons list. Pro, she's your best friend. Besides me.
Con, she's a tinkerer.
Pro, talking to her is easier than sneaking around behind her back.
Con, the other Spider-Man was super clear. Don't tell anyone who you are.
Who told me? Maybe if she knows it's you she's fighting, she'll rethink the whole Tinkerer thing.
Maybe you're right. All right, that's two. Hope this is a good idea.
What's the worst that could happen?
Oh, don't say
There's the
that.
guy 30 blocks away.
Whoa! Okay, what, Iran's one.
There's a generator back here, but these backdrops are in the way. Nice. Clear line of sight to the generator.
I gotta do this thing.
Yeah. Three down. One to go. Can't make a direct connection. Might be able to use that relay node to run a daisy chain.
Daisy chain.
That sounds promising. Gotta check Finn's supercomputer.
Okay, I need to take a deep breath and just prepare for this.
are you up to, Finn?
Not what I expected.
Finn's pumping energy into the new form, making it unstable like my venom did.
Which exploded the bridge. So, what? Does she want to blow up the theater?
Not the theater. Roxxon Plaza.
Whoa, what? That's... how could she...
It's not open yet, so there'll be no casualties. But I can't let her do this.
Uh-oh.
I'm taking the new form.
Uh-oh. I feel like something bad's about to happen. I knew it.
He's here somewhere.
I need to get the new form. After I deal with her glow stick army.
Just to put it out there, what if Finn's right, and this is the best way to beat Roxxon?
Finn's not just talking about throwing a rock through a window. She wants to blow up a building on my block. If any part of her plan goes wrong, people will get hurt. I can't let her take that chance.
You're right. Let's get that new form out of here.
Good night.
People will recognize us.
Don't think I forgot about you. Broke my frickin' eye socket last year.
Or to get to the top. Everybody was fighting.
Yeah, well, just because Tinkerer is making this all play nice now doesn't mean it'll last.
Why? You gonna become the next T-Tool?
Yeah, I will. All I need is a tech.
And our loyalty, which you'll never get. Screw you.
Easier than I thought.
Okay, these other people are kind of bunched up into threes. We got one lone soldier walking around over here.
The Tinkerer's on her way. She was scouting out other places she can set up her lab. How many labs does she need? Enough to keep...
You're lucky day. Sorry.
They're in threes. They're in threes. They are in threes. And I think they're still... It's just two below me. Gotta keep an equal opportunity here.
Your best got sick after being on the bridge.
We all know that. New form gets in your lungs, you're dead.
It doesn't bother you that Tinkerer's forcing us to hang around it?
You want to punk out? That's on you. I'm not running from a can.
Screw off.
Gotta watch out for spiders, man.
I saw something move!
Just keep him away from the ring.
Close. Gotta be stealthier.
Oh, that was pretty smooth. Got in, got out kind of deal. Try to watch for the ones that have been broken up again.
We won't hesitate to shoot you, Spider-Man! We're not scared of you, Spider-Man!
Well, you walk in teams, I question that.
Who's Spider-Man, huh? What are you, like the off-brand?
Off-brand? That's rude.
Shane, you still got that charger? Anyone got eyes on Shane? Someone check on him?
Okay, I'm on it.
seen these weapons? You can't win!
No one's here. Search the perimeter. Get over here! Got your message. Here I am.
Don't hesitate! Kill him!
Come on, Spider-Man! Fight me!
You're done.
Going pretty good so far.
We'll kill you, Spider-Man! Don't hesitate! Kill him!
Another one bites the dust.
Jane, you still got that charger?
Another win for
Anyone got eyes on
Spider-Man.
Shane? Someone check on him?
I'll check around. Got a body! He's still here!
Bet you didn't see that coming.
What are you? Like a hog bread? I need... Spider-Man's still here! You're outnumbered, Spider-Man! Give it up!
Siesta time.
Get over here!
No, you're lucky. Sorry.
Get out of here! Get your weapons!
If you give me the new form, we can skip this part.
Oh, oh shit.
Even Spider-Man's not ready for this.
Hola! Santiago, hello? How are you?
Venom tears it apart.
Good! Keep doing that! Stay out of the way, Spider-Man! Guys, is trying!
This yours?
Fighting us was a mistake!
Crap! Stop here!
Gotta focus.
What's the matter, Spidey? Scared?
Easier than I thought.
God! He's picking up! Oh! Not messing with us!
Now you're lucky. Sorry.
You're weak, Spider-Man!
Is that all of them?
Okay. Now for the new form. Okay.
Don't breathe that shit in. Remember.
No.
That's exactly what you did.
Can't let you take that!
It turns into a chase.
Hey! Hey! Seriously?
I just want to talk. Finn! Tinkerer! Stop!
So you can steal my new form? Not a chance in hell!
What the heck? She just said that this is the Avengers Tower.
Finn!
What's happening?
She grabbed the new form. I'm chasing her across Manhattan.
Oh, crap. Okay, how are you gonna stop her?
Step 1, catch her. Step 2,
She escaped. What up, Riz? How's it going? How was the Tuesday? Oh, hopefully you're doing pretty good.
I just want to talk.
So Riz, what kind of games have you been looking forward to here lately? It's something I was talking about a little bit earlier. I've been very just...
Hey, Genki. Ran into Finn.
What's happening?
She grabbed the new form. I'm chasing her across Manhattan.
Oh, crap. Okay, how are you gonna
At a
stop her?
loss, I guess you could
Step
say.
1, catch her. Step 2, I'll get back to you. Oh, move.
Back off! This is between me and Roxxon!
Yeah, I've been in the same boat. It was a Tuesday. Also still in the same boat.
How about we use our words? How about you stop being so flingy?
Clingy.
Or she's not tired yet.
To be fair, she's doing a lot less physical work than you, Spidey.
It's not going well.
Where are you?
I don't know. I'm dodging explosions. I need a new strategy. Gonna do what you said.
Tell her the truth?
Yeah, as soon as I catch her. Tinkerer, I gotta tell you something. Slow down.
Do you think I'm stupid?
You wanna hear this. I promise.
Step off, Spider-Man!
Step off! What was that? What was that? Was that School of Rock? Step off! Step off! I think it was. It's definitely Jack Black. Arc 2 and Crimson Desert looks cool. Been playing GW2. What is that Guild Wars 2?
Hope the ship's okay.
Is that Guild Wars 2? If so, tell me how that is. I've always wanted to play Guild Wars 2 and I haven't. Just got Ghost of Tsushima. Been wrapped up with games. And how is Ghost of Tsushima? And it is Guild Wars 2. Yeah, how is that? It's something I've always wanted to play, but I've never... Like, I was a big Guild Wars fan back in the day when it first came out. But, yeah, I never played Guild Wars 2, though. It's pretty intense, honestly. There's a lot to take in with Ghost of Tsushima or Guild Wars 2. Or both.
Give me one good reason not to end you.
He's gonna take off his mask. I knew
Mom
it.
would be very upset.
Miles?
It's Assassin's Creed, but it's
Can we
Samurai.
You two on the roof! Freeze!
She damaged his web slinger.
That could have gone better. I think she cracked a rib. Or 3.
Hey, how'd it go with Finn?
Not great. You still at my place?
I'm actually at home. My parents get back next week, so I thought I'd clean. But I could come back.
Nah, it's okay. I'll call you later.
It's unlike any MMO you
Now
ever
what?
played. What does that mean?
Hey, Uncle Aaron. I need some advice.
About what exactly?
Just everything. Are you free?
I can wrap up what I'm doing. Call you in a few.
Thanks, man. Talk to you soon. I have no idea where Finn is, or the new form. Guess I should kill some... Time to Uncle Aaron's free.
And I will do just that. Can't find my pigeons. We'll get back to that. It's like the classes are so different and some require switching weapons mid-combat. Oh man, is it kind of like the old Guild Wars? Tons of builds. Yeah, I remember like in the OG Guild Wars. Around the time that I dipped out, is before Guild Wars 2. When I dipped out, they started to have these things that were like variants. It would be like a mitigation class between two classes that you had started building. Is it still like that, or is it like more in depth now? I'll be right back.
Decided to go for the hat trick with his new frenemy, the Tinkerer. I say those two should get a room, preferably a prison cell, and hash out their differences in private, somewhere very, very far from New York. And I don't just mean Jersey. I'm talking Oregon or...
Lost them.
Hey, nephew. Meet me at the docks in Hell's Kitchen.
I'll be there.
Never played Guild Wars 1, so you can't say,
What am I gonna do about Finn? Try talking to her again? I could meet her somewhere. The Science Center or Trinity Church. No. She knows I lied to her now. She won't want to see me.
What did I miss? What did I miss, Rez? But Guild Wars 1, they had just like, I don't know, they had these mutations, basically, that would happen in the game, basically, of the class that you would play, which would be like a mutation class, which would be a like combination class between two classes. It was crazy. I played Guild Wars 1 for quite a few years. I really enjoyed it. It was right after I'd stopped playing World of Warcraft. I really got... I can't say I stopped, because it was before Wrath of the Lich King came out. I was playing Guild Wars, because it was like a subscription-free MMORPG. I don't know if it still is or not. And I'd taken a break from World of Warcraft, and then, like I said, it was right before Wrath of the Lich King was about to be released, so I played Guild Wars for a bit. And then, you know, after, you know, post-game Wrath of the Lich King, I played for a little bit again. But around that era is where I was, like, playing it. But yeah, if anybody knows what I just missed, because I feel like I missed something, and all of a sudden I come back and there's a mission. It's the only thing I don't like about this game, is how, like, everything happens, I wouldn't say real time, but kinda real time. It's still free? That's really cool. Yeah, that was one of the big sell points for me when I was younger, because, I mean, I talked about it a lot back when I was younger. I didn't have, you know, a way to really play a lot of the subscriptions unless I saved up my allowance to play. So that free thing was a big thing when I was younger.
Hey, looks like some raft prisoners are robbing a store.
But you bought it? Oh, is it set up more like DC Universe now? Which, I mean, it was when I was like, you could buy the game and play it online, but it still wasn't the same as like playing an MMO, like World of Warcraft, where you had a monthly subscription. Because I had bought the OG Guild Wars when that was still a thing also. You still had to do that.
What's the underground got going on here?
People fighting. Yeah, it's no sub, but you can still buy the game. Or the full game. Ah! You get a free level 80 boost if you buy it? Really? David, hello. Thank you for jumping in over on Facebook.
Underground.
How are you tonight? I'm gonna try to wrap up a few of these. Again, one of the things I was talking about earlier in the video to now is just like being afraid I'm gonna end up finishing the game before I have most of this found, so. Oh, okay, I see that. Can I bust through this wall? I cannot bust through the wall. Maybe it's more so... Oh, that's it, actually, right there. Good deal.
Hey, a bunch of raft escapees blocked off a street
How's
and
it
took
going?
hostages.
Share the stream, bro? Hey, thank you so much.
Just for me.
Are you new into this? Like streaming or Spider-Man? Spider-Man, yes-ish. Streaming, no-ish. I stream on multiple platforms. I stream on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. YouTube was my standpoint. It was where I, really got my foot in the door. I started streaming on Twitch a couple of years, about a year ago. A year and a half year ago, something like that. And with YouTube, or not YouTube, but Facebook, it's been just a few months. I've been streaming on Facebook, but yeah, it's all over the place, really, like the Tom Berry Disciple YouTube page has the most following, depending on content I'm streaming, actually. But I do stream to multiple platforms all at once. I stream onto YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook all at the exact same time. Where am I from? I am from Georgia in the US. And I do appreciate the share of the stream, and I also really appreciate you jumping on the Facebook stream.
Hey friends, some news. Feast North, the satellite branch in Harlem, is shutting down. Details on why are spotty, but I've heard that a flood made the building unlivable. If you're able to donate money, time, blankets, or food, it would really help the people who will be displaced by this. Today's advice: lining your trash can with paper will help absorb spilled liquids. I suggest using one of J. Jonah Jameson's books. Okay, bye!
Good luck, thank you so much. Another one of those time capsules where I'm just questioning, how in the heck did Finn and Miles get this up here? before he was Spider-Man.
Bingo! After we won that science enterprise, Finn got way into space exploration. Dreamed up this moon transport. She wanted to reinvent the whole world.
It kind of looks like the Tron dude sitting in there. Eight more to go on those. Let's get this, then we'll move on to here, and then we'll move on to kind of like moving along, so to speak. I think this is like a two-ski. I don't really know though. It's got like the little thing beside it, but it's got another icon beside it as well. We'll kind of keep the same thing going on. We'll go here, then move up one, then we'll get back to the story for a little bit. All good, Rez. I'll be here for a bit.
The boat capsule. Used to be a dump, but I'm glad they cleaned it up.
I'm on board.
Found
Table tennis
it.
paddles.
After seeing it in the Olympics, Finn got crazy good at table tennis in like a week. Her spin game was unreal. Could put the ball wherever she wanted. Girl is agile as heck.
I am not great at table tennis at all. Like, not great, not great. Or ping pong, if you will. Not the greatest at all. My favorite player, Forrest Gump.
Another Christmas gone, another year.
Oh my god!
Oh wait, I got a new suit and I forgot all about it. The level 11 suit. It was the Miles Morales 2099 suit, and I love it. Oh my god. Or was it the in suit? I don't like it as much. The camouflage pants throw me off. I can't see his legs. Oh my god. This is another top where I'm telling you, I have an awesome girlfriend who ignores all my jokes in the background. I said he has an amazing suit, but I can't see his legs. See, I told you it was amazing. And I'm not just talking Spider-Man. Oh, that's 2 for 2. That was spectacular, and I'm not talking about Spider-Man either. No, that's 3 for 3. If you're not laughing, you're broken. Okay. Gosh, I don't really get the whole like Power Rangers suit look. I don't know. Like this to me is just like too much. If I'm thinking Spider-Man, he's like straight up fought in the Megazord out here or something. I like the ones with the hood, but I don't like them at the same time. I don't know. It's just me. Cat's pajamas. But I don't think I'm gonna change anytime soon. I really like the tracksuit or the TRACK suit. So far, it's been my favorite. The animated suit's pretty cool, but I don't know. these few suits we've seen with like the hoods, I'm just like, you know. Increase all gadget ammo by 1. It's fun without it. Generates a small amount of health. I like that a lot. Attacks after a perfect dodge to 50% more damage for 5 seconds. I really like that first one. Every 6th hit in a combo applies a venom stun to the enemy. Melee attacks generate bonus camouflage time per hit, or increase all gadget ammo by 1, or what we were going to create a concussive force when underground weapons are shattered. I kind of like this one a lot. I know, it's kind of like taking a step back. Like it should have been like a, you know, numero uno kind of thing, but it wasn't. Welcome back, Dark Troy. You live for a while. Well, I'm glad you're back now.
I'm hearing that a feast truck's under attack from thieves near you.
Could always use more tech parts.
So I'm guessing you gotta do like, these are like twofers. So to get this, you gotta do that kind of thing. I'm thinking, maybe. I'm gonna find out really quick. So on YouTube, Twitch, or Facebook, does anybody here actually like watching or collecting Pokemon cards? It's a big question. Stacy and I have been on a kick with the kids. The kids have been collecting Pokemon cards, and it's sparked up an old nostalgic kind of thing where we've both been collecting Pokemon cards. If you're into that, let us know. We've been thinking about doing, and not let it snow, but let us know. We've been thinking about doing streams where we do live, maybe not even live, but edited Pokemon card openings.
Genki, I'm at the Roxxon lab in Chinatown. Can you access their security?
Piece of cake. I build mobile games, make spider suits, hack conglomerates. I'm the whole package.
Gears should get those garage doors open. Got it.
Keep your head up, Spider Kid. You'll figure this all out. Come on, take a leg.
Very confused.
Down there.
Oh, less confused.
I'm here.
And I'm on their network. I can see what you see and all the wiring in the lab.
Nice. Let's shut this place down. Door's locked and reinforced.
I can unlock it if you power it up.
Did that do it?
Yep, and I got it unlocked.
There's a new form reactor powering this place. Just gotta drain it.
You should be able to find it on the ground floor. Straight ahead.
You see the latest quarterly report?
I don't read that stuff, and I don't know why you do.
Here, take 5.
You know, makes me sick. I've read about Chernobyl, 3 Mile Island. It's not that different.
I wouldn't say that when I was on duty if I were you.
to fight this! It's gotta be here somewhere!
Try that
There's only
again.
one of him, we can handle this! Secure this sector! Move it!
Another win for Spider-Man.
Keep searching and shoot on sight.
That'll be a mark.
Go Red! Spider-Man's still here.
Easier than I thought.
Kung Blue, secure Spider-Man immediately.
We got some pairs going on again. Yeah, two here. The dude's kind of splitting up a little bit. Maybe we can take him out. Gotta go. I feel you, Dark Troy. Thank you so much for watching tonight. Really appreciate that.
Spider-Man!
Gotta watch out for spiders, man.
Don't let him get the drop on you.
Target sight! Check out Bravo Team and see what's the problem.
The problem is your nasty new form reactor. The solution is me wrecking it.
He could be anywhere!
Hey man, found some heavily redacted but still legible files.
Nothing we can use to expose them, right?
Nope. It's a bunch of tests confirming Newform gets explosive when exposed to electricity.
Like my venom.
Like any stray spark. I mean, it makes gasoline look like lemonade. That simile worked better in my head.
I got it. Once again, new form's way more dangerous than Roxxon wants to admit.
Keep searching! He's here somewhere. Find and detain Spider-Man!
RX-42, what's your status? RX-42 isn't responding. Check it out.
Lights up! Could be anywhere!
Copy. Checking position. Unit is MIA. Search the area for hostiles.
No! Keep searching! He's here somewhere. Let's move out. Stay ready! Keep moving! He's got one of us! You have orders! Capture Spider-Man! Just disappeared! How are we gonna stop him now? Can the other Spider-Man do this?
Try that
Gotta be
again.
hiding! Stay focused! It's Spider-Man! Lay him out! Stay ready! Keep moving!
Only a few left.
All units, I've got a man down.
Copy that. En route now.
We can't let Spider-Man leave! You're paid enough for this! Get it together! There! Watch your six! He's gotta be here! How are we gonna stop him now? Our orders are to detain Spider-Man! You're supposed to come here! We're the authority here!
I think they've multiplied.
Can't let Spider-Man leave!
That'll leave a mark.
Man down! Spider-Man's still in the perimeter!
RX-36, status report. No response. Need eyes on his position.
10-4, checking now.
Your lucky day. Sorry.
Spider-Man! Anything moves, open fire. Got him in my thumb!
Good deal.
Cleared out the guards. Now for the reactor.
I don't know if making you sick is worth it.
I have to. I gotta stop them from making more new form. Not that bad.
Security shutters are open. That's your way out of here.
I wonder if I actually get anything for this.
Probably worth looking around here.
Dear Roxxon employees, as thanks for your hard work, we put together a little gift package. So get ready to look cool in some killer Roxxon swag. Oh, what do you guys see, these sunglasses?
I look like a
we got tickets to
bionicle
our
warrior.
holiday gala, and you've been waiting for it. Complimentary enrollment into our coaching program. Boom. Hey, maybe I'll see you in class. Remember, we're here for you.
Yeah, we're here for you. Unless new form wrecks you. That guy's the worst.
It's just because I got stuff. Okay.
Gotta be a way out.
Can you imagine telling yourself a year ago that we'd be taking down an evil energy company together?
Honestly, no.
We've gone from making batteries and chemistry to you becoming a human battery.
You've returned!
Dude. Can't wait to see where we go from here.
I'm really glad that you did, Rez. Honestly. So what have you thought about Miles Morales so far? As far as the game goes. Alright. Another change to carve your soul. It's cool so far. Yeah, I've really enjoyed it so far. I don't know if I'll have to go this far south anymore, so I'm gonna wrap this up down here, down the south end. Go around the corner here at the south end of this. Grab these last few, come up, and get a few of these others. I know getting the collectibles isn't the most exciting. I'm trying to get them accomplished before the game's actually over with, though.
Hello, friends, and welcome to the Danica. You may have heard that I endorsed candidate Rio Morales for city council in the special election. So today, I'm interviewing her. For real. Thank you for being on, Miss Morales. Thank you for inviting me.
Hey,
I
Miles
absolutely
Mom.
love your show. Aw, thanks. So you're running against the incumbent in your district. How do you think you can do better?
Unlike my opponent, I live in the district, and I listen to the people who call it home. I want Harlem to be as vibrant and safe as it was while I was growing up here. Roxanne Plaza was built on the current leadership's watch. That alone should make anyone think twice about voting for him.
We agree on that. Switching gears a bit, you're a full-time science teacher. What made you want to jump into politics?
It's really about loving my home and wanting to fight for it. During Martin Lee's attack on City Hall, my husband gave his life to protect others. I want to honor his
Shout out
memory
to
by
Game One.
fighting.
I really can't remember the quote. I feel like I know the quote you're talking about, Rez, but I can't remember either. PD, Spider-Man, or Miles? Oh man, I can tell you the realest of the real. I like Miles better, but I like PD better at the same time. PD, let's get it straight. PD, it's just longer. I know, like right off the bat, it's a longer game. And I really like the game. I really like how the game was put together. I like the feel of Miles Morales better though. This game feels like it was built better. It's so smooth. The graphics are nice. There's no glitchiness. There's no lagginess. So it was from the Lich King dungeon. Oh man, I still don't remember. That's been years since I did anything from Wrath of the Lich King. Like straight up. Wait, when did that come out? Like 2009? I would say 2008 or 9 is when the Lich King came out. I mean, years.
Cool. Some raft escapees jammed up a street and took hostages. That'll end well.
But gosh, 2008. Yeah, I thought it was something like that. That was like, gosh, that was so long ago. But there's things I like about each of these games more. I wish Miles Morales, the more and more I play it, I'm loving it more and more. I just wish it was longer. I know I'm slowly making it to the end, and I'm getting a little sad about that. With PD, I really like the quirkiness of the Peter Parker Spider-Man. Miles doesn't really have that. Miles is more heartfelt, more aware of what he's doing when he does it, you know, stuff like that. Peter is more of like he does something, and then you hear the fourth wall breaking around him for the next like 4 scenes or something like that, you know? It's two very different Spider-Man games. So there's things I do enjoy about both of them. I would say, in a nutshell, if the Miles Morales game was longer, I would definitely 100% like it more though. Even having that nostalgia from the OG Spider-Man and that quirkiness, I love that, but there's just something that the Miles Morales Spider-Man is just bringing to the table that's just, it's so much easier to just dive into and just be so, what's the word I'm looking for, invested into. Definitely has a stronger, like, hits closer to home feel too, you know, within saying, you know, what it is that you can say, I guess.
use this for sure.
It was Ingvar
Hi,
the
What are you up
Plunger.
to?
Oh,
Or Plunderer.
you know, went on a run.
Again? Miles, you're working so hard lately. You need to carve out time to relax.
I am. I've been hanging with Genki, sampling music.
Working out all the time, disappearing for hours to study. I'll stop telling you what to do, but I worry about you, mijo.
If I'm feeling burnt out, I'll come talk to you about it, okay?
I'll hold you to that. I love you. Bye.
Adios, ma. Te quiero.
Roxxon and the Underground are at it again. Follow the gunfire.
Can't even figure out how to get in here. Maybe from the front or the back or wherever the heck this is. Oh, yeah, that's it.
Love these new weapons. You here for the crate, Spider-Man? Well, you're not gonna take it! Everyone back!
There we go. Lopidi won Game of the Year.
Maybe I should leave a
Miles.
thank you note.
I don't know if Miles will be nominated or not, mainly just because how short this game is. Like, it's been the only criticism from this game I've seen is just how short this game actually is. And, I mean, it's a great game, but...
Hey, I'm hearing that the Underground hijacked a billboard near you.
6 hours to a AAA title, I mean, you know how that would go. But if they did DLC or built upon this game, I could see it, definitely. But if they leave it as is, I wouldn't say it's going to get any GOA, but it's definitely a great game from what I've played so far. You wonder what they were thinking making it so short? I was actually talking to a dude at GameStop 2 days ago about that. He was thinking that they should have made this another DLC to the OG game, and I don't think so at all.
Hey, Glaren, what's up?
Hey, how's your jump shot these days? Last time we played pickup Brick City. You been working on it?
I play at school, but I gotta be careful with the whole spider thing.
Man, I bet you already forgot what I taught you. Feet set, balance, rise up and follow through.
And did you forget I got all these powers now? I could definitely beat you in a pickup.
Oh, you want to test that?
Bring it on, old man.
You got the skills to back that up. Next time you're free, taking you down.
But yeah, talking to a guy at GameStop, he was saying that like he thought that this should have just been another additional DLC. With what I've already played in this game, easily, I would say I'm like 5.5. Maybe they'll make DLC for this game. I'm really hoping they do. But I would say I'm over 6 hours deep in this game. Actual gameplay, doing side stuff, not just like grinding the story out as fast as I can. So I would say that there's no way that this could have been a DLC and just been taken for credit as a DLC. So I could see why they'd make it separately. But as for why they made it so short, I feel like it's another thing I was talking about with the same person. I feel like it was Sony trying to rush something out for the PlayStation 5 to have something on release, that they had this game in the works. And I would say that it was like basically one of their things where like, okay, we got Spider-Man, is it finished? No, but it's something we can have on release. It looks good, it's visually amazing, it's fun, like fundamentally amazing, like so many good things, and I could see that, and I feel like that was a big thing. They were just trying to push something that they could get out to call a AAA title for the release of PlayStation 5. And I believe, honestly, 100%, that was kind of like the whole thing they put it out. I feel like this was like on the back burner. They already knew it was going to be not a DLC. They knew it was going to be a good game. But for the push to PlayStation 5, they wanted something that would just entice people to go out and buy it. After all, the other Spider-Man game won Game of the Year. It was visually amazing, just like this game. Like, so many good things about it can be said, and I feel like that was a big thing. They were like, they knew they had something, and it would get people to go buy PlayStation 5 and have something to play on base title, or like myself who bought it on PlayStation 4. And when you buy it digitally on PlayStation 4, you actually buy the PlayStation 5 title at the exact same time. Not a backwards compatible title, but the PlayStation 5 version if you buy it digitally as well, which is really cool also. But I feel like that was a big reason, and just because of it being around that time. I feel like the same thing happened to Cyberpunk. It's very possible. I feel like Cyberpunk's thing is they showed their E3 trailer a couple years way too early. You know what I'm saying? The Cyberpunk like game should have, it was announced way too early. If they were going to push it back as far as they were going to without having the things to back it up, they should have pushed everything back a little bit further, even their E3 debut. But instead, they pushed it and pushed it and pushed it. Then, you know, obviously the time we're all going through, where people are so eager to play brand new games, we're just really impatient, and they were begging to have this game released, and then it happened, it released, and then it was unfinished, and all these people were very disappointed, especially on, you know, PlayStation 4
Genki.
and Xbox One. So
I gotta confess something.
I feel like that was their biggest problem.
Spider, and now you have powers?
No, I mean, yeah, but okay. While you were sleeping in, I kind of played Speed Nonagon.
The build I sent you last spring, or
the one on your laptop?
Dude, that one's not done. It's a total mess.
I thought it was cool. I love the part with the expanding dodecahedrons.
You made it to 3rd level?
Yeah. Why? Did I beat your high score?
No, it should be impossible. I deleted that level because it breaks the game world.
Oh.
I gotta go test some stuff. Bye.
They shouldn't have announced it for PlayStation 4, Xbox One. I totally agree. Or focused on... That'd have been another thing. I mean, obviously, if you've noticed it with this game, you can tell it was originally meant for PlayStation 4. It was a game that had been worked on for a while. But they fundamentally upped the ante with, like, having things being released for PlayStation 5 as well. And that kind of should have been their focus if they were going to release the game for Cyberpunk. It's one of those times where I honestly feel like they should just not listen to fans, because, I mean, the backlash of just listening to fans complaining, wanting it to release before they were done with it, has been the worst thing ever. I mean, it's been completely removed from the PlayStation Store. For, I don't know about PlayStation 5, but for PlayStation 4, you can't obtain a digital copy of it. People that did had a full refund. People that got the refund had the game revoked. They also didn't like that. And I'm not sure how it is on Xbox either. But after everything is said and done, they're actually facing lawsuits now because of releasing the game the way it was released. Which is insane, because fans were horribly complaining about its delay. Ahead of delay, they released the game and it's broken, and then they complain about that. It's just, it's one of those things where it's a highly anticipated game that had a lot of thought put into it, but at the same time, the fandom around it had just destroyed the game before it was ever released. And unlike any other company would have done and just ignored the fandom, they bought into it. They were just thinking, I guess nobody's gonna buy or play their game if they keep waiting, but that's not what happened. Yeah, I think it's a bit much. Oh yeah, the fact that they're getting sued over the game. The thing that happened though was the people that bought the game anticipated the game. I also think it's a bit much, by the way. But all these people that bought the game, anticipated the game, waited for the game got released, they paid for the pre-release, didn't get it, still got delayed even further, begged, pleaded, grobbed, complained, and even went as far as to just like beg to have this game released. Went as far as to complain further. And then the game was broken. Complaints went even further, they offered refunds. And then they took the game away for the people that had it refunded, and the people that had it refunded were pissed off because they took the game away even though they had their money refunded. And that's what's ended up leaving them in the lawsuit. But I also think it's a bit much. It's like, something's gotta give, you know, in a situation like that. And I don't know. that really is where something's gotta draw the line.
On the wall here. Man, time flies. Nice. Concert tickets. Finn convinced me to go with her. I went ready to hate it, and wound up buying 3 CDs and a t-shirt. Dazzler and Lila Cheney for life.
Six more. Gonna grab this along the way, and then after that we'll get back to the story. So, from what you played so far of Ghost of Tsushima, Riz, how hard is it? It's a game I actually wanted to play, like on release, and I never got the chance because of just my schedule. It'd be a really interesting game. I heard it was like very Soulsy, you know, on its difficulty. Neo and Neo 2 are a couple other games like that in the same genre. They were kind of like in that same boat.
More tech parts. Works for me.
Alright, let's get back to the main story for now. Oh wait, we got some skill points. Let's look at these really quick. Let's see where we are right now. We've got 3 skill points we can randomly place somewhere. Pressing L1 and X launches nearby enemies into the air, disarming and venom stunning them. I actually like that a lot. Already got it, I think. Owned. Yes. How do I own that but not own this? Oh, wait, because it goes up the opposite direction I was thinking. Doubles the length of time enemies are venom stunned, or increases venom smash's area of effect. Can I get both? I can get both. Oh, we're gonna do both. You going to bed? Well, you. It's not at all like so. Wait, so I mean, I would play on normal difficulty if I'm being quite honest as well. So, Ghost of Tsushima, is it anything like Dark Souls? I heard it was like very Soulsy. Venom stun enemies take 50% more damage. Oh yeah. So it's not anything like Dark Souls, for real. I've never played it, so I know nothing about it. Literally, I've only heard other streamers and reviews, I guess you could say.
Hey, App says thieves are breaking into a store near you.
I feel though like if you had to compare it to Dark Souls, if you were playing on normal, that'd really be, not in your opinion. Yeah, I was about to say it'd be like the ultimate, like, to solder upon that. Is the story good so far though? At least, I mean, again, that's a game I really wanted to play on release, Ghost of Tsushima. It was just released around so many other games. It was between or it was around The Last of Us 2, Final Fantasy VII Remake, and some Final Fantasy XIV events. And I just, like, never technically got the chance to play it. And I really, really, really wanted to. It's like Assassin's Creed or Shadow of Mordor. Okay. What up,
Aye,
Unc?
Miles. Spill it. Give me the whole situation.
Finn, Roxxon, Underground. It's just a lot, you know?
You're 17. You're stressed. And you're a superhero. You gotta cut yourself some slack. You still making beats?
And not much since I started this.
Work-life balance, kid. Most important thing. Here. Little project your dad and I started back in the day. Our mixtape. Had rhymes ready and everything.
How come I never heard about this?
Because we never finished. We sampled street noise around the way. Wanted the city to be our beat. But your dad had the masters. And after things went bad between us... But you can finish what we couldn't. Plus, it'll take your mind off work.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. What do I do?
Load that up. I'll walk you through it.
Alright, we're about to start making some music. Very pretty too.
I'll set up holograms to guide you.
That's cool.
Scan the source.
Holograms, huh? You stealing my moves?
This was in my playbook before you even born, young blood.
I did see a lot of Rose Petal, or not Rose Petal, yeah, Rose Petal, like visionaries with that. Who knows? That might be our next one. Who knows? Ghost of Tsushima is what I really wanted to play. What was that other samurai title that came out around the same time? We had Ghost of Tsushima most recently. What was the one before that? Sekiro. That was it. There was another one I really wanted to play. That was also heard as very soulsy. But Ghost of Tsushima would be one that I would actually love to have that on the playlist, to be honest with you. Well, I'm still working on the back end of the PS4 Pro here before upgrading to a different console. I've been thinking about playing Phoenix as well. That's been one that's been on the thought list. And then, you know, obviously I have another Pokemon Sword playthrough I would actually like to do, with just doing random Pokemon instead of doing the last playthrough I had, which wasn't on stream. The only things I've streamed for Pokemon Sword has been the Crown Tundra. Excuse me. Well, I suffered through a small hiccup moment.
Okay, don't think about Finn. Focus on sounds. Clear my head.
Scan the holograms and it'll unlock files on that drive I gave you. Help you figure out which sound you're looking for. Now try and find the original sound and grab a clean sample.
It's gonna be like a ship thing, yeah? Yeah.
Back up a little. Your levels are clipping. Try moving in a little closer.
Wow. I don't really get the point in this. That's also gives you how people think Ninja Gaiden 2 is Souls-like. Wait, is there a new Ninja Gaiden game?
But it's muffled. Try and get a clear line of sight.
Nah, getting too far away.
Okay, this is this is actually kind
Pretty
of
sure it's
annoying.
behind me.
There we go.
That's the sweet spot. Not a match, though. Keep looking.
What the hell? No, but you wish? Oh, gosh, yes. See, I remember, like, I started playing Ninja Gaiden on the NES, like, way back when we were,
It's back
like,
there.
kids, you know?
You ask me? It's the bell that stands out. Keep your ears up for that kind of ringing.
Not this way.
Zen, hello? But yeah, I'd really like to see a nice little something. Happen with some Ninja Gaiden.
I'm not gonna find it over here. I think it's back there.
But not quite what we're looking for.
We made a third one that was on the Wii U, but you heard it was sucked. Oh man, yeah. The one on the Xbox 360. They actually had quite a few of them. You know, they had the 1 through 3 on the actual original Nintendo. Then I think they had the PS2 titles. I could be wrong. Gameplay is awesome. Thank you so much, Sebas.
You asked me? It's the bell that stands out. Keep your ears up for that kind of ringing.
Not this way.
That's it right there.
There you go. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, dope.
Not now. Hey, get something you like?
Yeah, really unique dynamics.
See? Old man still knows his stuff.
And you were right about clearing my head, too. I know what to do about Finn. I gotta see her. Try to talk her out of all this.
In person? Where?
Trinity Church. Tomorrow night. Why so interested?
Because you got a target on your back the size of Jersey.
You don't have to protect me.
Someone should.
You know, you said you never finished this tape because of how things went bad between you and Dad. What actually happened between you two?
It was complicated. We were too similar and too different. Finish the tape, get all the samples, and you'll hear the whole story. Promise.
All right, thanks, Unc.
Trinity Church. Remember, Tinker is yours, but leave the boy alone.
Doomguy, I feel like, is a hard one to predict for that. Rayman, I could see. Ryu. Is that like Ryu from Street Fighter?
Man, I needed that. I was beat. Okay.
Oh, from Ninja Gaiden. Okay. Forgot his name. It's been a while since I played Ninja Gaiden. Rayman, I can see. Doomguy, I don't know about Doomguy. Then again, you know, Snake has been a part of it for a few years now, so I would say the immature would like set things off, but again, Snake has made his way into Smash for quite a few years now. The third Microsoft character. Who's the second?
Hello,
I know.
Friends. This is the Dan
Let's see.
Cast with our debate.
That's your intro? Lame! We in the business call that burying the lead. Hype it up! Let me ask you something, Danny. Do you ever think about what you're inciting? About your journalistic integrity?
More than some.
Because your campaign against Roxxon is baffling to an actual journalist like myself. You should
Yeah, who are
be
the three
attacking
Microsoft
young,
characters? I'm just
unproved
curious.
vigilante who keeps causing problems in Harlem.
What? You twist everything Spider-Man does into something malicious while simultaneously excusing everything Roxxon does wrong. All Spider-Man needs for you to support him is to get a better PR.
You shouldn't have come here!
All down. Man, Roxxon and Underground are gonna tear the city apart. I should get out of here.
Banjo and Kazooie, I knew that. Oh, I didn't think of it. Minecraft Steve. Oh yeah, that's true.
All right, time to call Finn.
I didn't think about Minecraft. But yeah, Steve and Jesse, right?
Spider-Man. Finn.
But Banjo and Kazooie, I thought that was like, I forgot that was like an Xbox thing
in
now.
person.
So
It was so glued to Nintendo for years back in the day, I forgot it was like an Xbox thing now.
Meet me at Trinity Church. No more lies. I promise.
My ears. If you're screwing with me, fine.
Finn was always checking out books before she finished her last ones. She even grabbed mine when I wasn't looking. Said it kept her brain sharp. Hey, I'm back, Finn. Can you meet me at Trinity Church? I need to make things right between us.
If you're screwing with me, fine. I'll see you there.
At least she's willing to meet. Okay, Trinity Church, let's go.
I do like seeing Banjo-Kazooie in Smash though. They look so awesome.
Spider-Man coming through.
But yeah, I forget that Banjo and Kazooie ended up being like a
Got the tour Oscorp in
Xbox game.
Finn was way skeptical. Said that they were gonna destroy New York one day. Devil's breath almost proved her right. It's a good place to think.
If only we can get another game for like Banjo and Kazooie, that'd be pretty cool. Riz, did you actually play the last Donkey Kong game that was on the Switch? The last Yoshi game and Donkey Kong game, I've been wondering a lot about actually here lately. Microsoft owns all of Rare now, and that's why we never got another Diddy Kong Racing, really.
Citizens reported a
Not
car
a big
chase.
fan of Donkey
I'll pay
Kong?
for you.
It's okay. I understand.
I've never done this before. It's your last warning. Pull over. Oh God, I can't do this. You better manage, or it's prison for all of us.
Let's do this really quick.
Whoa! Faster than it looked.
It's that new Spider-Man. He's here. Still want to be Spider-Man?
There we go. Yoshi's okay, but you usually like his standalone either?
Guys,
The newest Yoshi game looks so good. But I haven't played a Yoshi standalone game in years, so I couldn't really say anything. The newest Yoshi game honestly looked like a Nintendo version of a Sackboy game. If you know Little Big Planet.
Time capsule's under that holiday train thing. Gotta move it out the way. Right. Man, we flew down the street after we tricked out these skates with compressed air boosters. Neighbors started calling us the little geniuses after that. All that attention felt kind of weird and kind of cool.
Just 3 more to go with those. Nice.
Great. Raft escapees jammed up a street and grabbed hostages.
Alright. Give me just a moment. I'll be on here a little while longer, but not too much longer. I'm gonna grab a drink and take, hopefully, the last restroom break. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. Not gonna be on here too much longer. I'm starting to get pretty tired and hungry myself. Let's see what we got going on. Let's just jump back to the story for now. So, Rez, as far as Ghost of Tsushima goes, like, what's this, like, the exploration like of the game? Is it like open world, or is it like pretty basic story? That's something else I've been pretty curious about. Oh shit.
That was a hell of a way to tell me you're Spider-Man. What if I'd killed you?
Well, you would have found out
You
that
want
way.
me to feel bad because you almost killed me?
I want you to stop lying to me. I let you in the underground because I thought you understood.
I do understand. What Krieger did to Rick? Roxxon needs to pay. Not like this.
This is the only way I can beat him. I need you to look the other way. Please.
I can't. I made a promise.
So did I. Why'd you pick here?
My dad brought us to that concert. 7 choirs from 7 countries. Remember? Ghana was my favorite.
Ghana wasn't there. You're thinking of Guinea.
No, I'm pretty sure it was Ghana.
Guinea, Belize, Poland, Cuba.
South Korea, Thailand, Venezuela. You're right.
I usually am.
Usually.
It's open world? I thought so.
What?
Oh, is this Rhino revamped? In Bionicle form? Bionicle Rhino. No way. Is he brainwashed, or is he doing this on his own? Straight up Bionicle Rhino, though. Can do the story or go off and fight Rando, look for flowers to make gear. That's interesting. Bionicle Rhino. Not cool. I didn't expect that, by the way. Oh, man, Topher.
Disappointed, bud. Krieger. Yeah. See, Miss Mason? Kinda knew she was gonna be a handful. But you. I guess I was hoping that you and me would see eye to eye.
Where are we?
You're behind the curtain, bud. This is our most secure facility. And here the sausage gets made.
You're a real prick, you know that?
You know, when her brother and I were developing new form,
All you did was put your name on the patent. He said the only thing you knew how to do was sell other people's ideas.
Yeah, well, at least I still got a pulse, babe.
but let's not dwell, right? The first thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna... Wow! That is awesome. Are those involuntary defenses? Oh man, that's hot. You see, I'm gonna get that mask off you. And then I'm gonna find out what makes you tick. Because you just smell like next level bioengineering. And you know what that smells like to me, kid?
Money.
That smells like money.
I knew it. Is that Troy Baker?
Okay.
So I've heard.
At the gym, leg day, can't skip it. Get her to tell us where my new form is. Yeah. Can't really open the plaza without it.
So I've heard, Rez. I'm not
use
100% sure, but I've heard it is.
Time to finish what we started on the bridge.
No cameras now.
Hey, Bionicle Warriors, you chill. me electricity. There we go. He gets around. He really does.
Are you okay? They were gonna kill you.
You gotta love him. You gotta hate him. Sometimes Troy Baker is your favorite character. Sometimes he's the one you hate the most.
Let's find a way out of here.
Roxxon kept Rhino instead of giving him to the police. It's crazy.
Nothing about Roxxon surprises me anymore.
You okay?
I will be, once we're out. I'm shutting off security cams. Can you check that computer? What did you find?
There's the exit, through this office. We have to lift the base lockdown first, from the control room.
First, we need to escape the security wing. I'll go down to the floor, see what we're dealing with.
Why would you let her go alone?
Door's locked.
Venom worked in the cell. Should work on the door. Hello?
It's unlocked. I'm headed to the floor.
Right above you.
That security door is our way out, but I'll have to hack a few terminals to disable the alarm.
I'll handle the security goons.
Security cameras are down in the south wing.
Rhino probably turned them off. Heard he wanted to question the prisoners.
Bet that other guy could get even Spider-Man to squeal.
What's up with these power outages?
Should've brought coffee.
Can't believe we brought the Tinker. And
out for the count.
There's two more ahead.
How'd we even find those two? Did Rhino track them?
Nah, he's just a tool. Should've brought coffee.
Gotta be quicker than that.
Alert! We have an intruder! Don't let your guard down.
Lights out for you.
RX-42, what's your status? RX-42 isn't responding. Check it out. Copy. Checking position.
We can't afford to take it by surprise.
Wish it was always this easy.
For real? This was actually really easy.
Way's clear.
Running a cipher.
man down. I repeat, man down.
Okay, ready for another computer.
He's engaging! He's hurt! Quit moving!
You quit moving.
Got it! You have orders! Capture Spider-Man! Evasive maneuver! He's wounded!
Ready to fire!
Okay, I'm shorting the maglock. I need you to trigger the override back there.
On it. Looks like some kind of record archive. Wonder what's on these computers.
So do I.
More info on Rhino.
I know he says he wants out of that suit, but let's face it, the metal onesie is the only reason anyone gives a damn about him. Just upgrade his armor. If we help him smash Kid Spider, he'll forget all about wanting out.
There's nobody this guy won't manipulate. Notes about Roxxon independent contractors.
We need an outside partner to track Tinker and Spider-Man for us. Tombstone's off the grid. Black Cat's gone straight-ish. What about the guy in the purple? What did he go by? What was his name?
Oh, man. His uncle.
Yeah, he'll do.
Guy in purple?
It's legit his uncle.
No, no way.
It's him. It's your uncle.
Triggering the override. There's a voice memo on here.
Sir, the police are asking about Rhino. What do we tell them?
Our man at the raft is setting up a special work release program. Tell the police Rhino's doing a little community service.
Can't believe they got away with this.
Door's unlocked, but I need you to force it open.
Can do. Okay, really. Why?
I can't let them go until I have my new form.
You shouldn't even be here. Your muscle was only supposed to grab the girl.
Prowler. Let's do purple.
Yeah, he didn't like that. Here's the deal, bud. Spider-Man's the best leverage I got against Miss Mason. I mean, you caught them together. Well, I mean, you caught them, but it was thanks to your intel. So, clearly there's something going on there.
You agreed to leave the kid alone.
Uncle Aaron?
Ah, the kid. I love how you say that. It's just so paternal.
Let Spider-Man go, and I'll get you new. Feed you underground intel, whatever you want.
See? Leverage. Works every time.
Miles, Spider-Man.
Here's leverage for you. I've seen things. New form making people sick. What you did to Rick Mason. If I went public...
Yeah, but you won't. Here's the deal. You're a wanted thief. Plus all the jobs we've done together. But you'd be in the cell right next to mine. And we both know you're a little too self-serving for that. So, we're gonna head in and check on Miss Mason and Spider-Man. But it's kind of an invite-only party. Yeah. Bye.
Doesn't help that Miles is emitting electricity through a, grate below them.
Wait, you know that guy? Is that the reason we got captured?
No, it's... I knew he worked with Roxxon, but I didn't think he'd sell me out.
I can't believe this. You led me into a trap.
Why do I keep listening to you?
Then no. There has to be an explanation. I didn't know this would happen.
Just save it. Let's keep moving. Can you get this open?
Yeah, sure.
How did you open the other door? Could you do it again?
What door are you asking me to open?
Disabling that generator should open this.
Generator?
They initiated a lockdown. That's the control room we have to get into.
So we'll need past those security shutters.
Got a maintenance panel here, but it needs power.
Let me see what I can do.
Hey there.
Gotta be attached to a generator. Just need some venom, and we'll have power. I saw a generator close to where I came in.
Kinda need you down there with the machines.
There! We got power.
Accessing... I can't hotwire the shutters, but I can move machinery, like that crane.
Maybe we can use that. I'll look around.
They build engines for their APCs in here. Hey, I can raise and lower that crane. Is that useful?
Hey, crane's over this engine thing now.
Engine thing. I've got an idea. Can you move the crane back to the assembly line?
Yeah, think I know where you're headed.
Okay, this laser should activate the engine. Ugh, crap. Laser shorted out.
Think I can reroute power. Those nodes can work, if I can find power.
Alright, how do we do this?
Could use those nodes and some webs. Reroute power to the laser. Glass is in the way. There's a node on that crane. Can move the crane so my webs reach the laser. Gotta pull the crane back to where it started, then make the connection.
Yeah, I don't know what to do. L1 and, okay. Here we go.
Nice. Webs are conducting electricity.
Here we go. Something. Sorry, I'm starting to get so tired. I'm trying to make it.
You're good. Use a laser.
One laser coming up.
Perfect. If I overcharge the engine, it'll be explosive.
And explosive is just what we need to destroy those shutters.
Get down!
Let's go. Almost out. That's our way out. Give me a few minutes to get it open.
Looks like they guessed our plan.
Not hard. There's only one exit.
All right. I'll take care of those guards. You get that door open.
One thing. Did you ever think about calling me to tell me you were Spider-Man? You know, after my parents died, Rick basically had to become my dad. I thought I'd miss having a brother, but I had you.
Oh, man.
Finn,
Keep the door open!
That won't hold forever.
Go! I'll be fine, just go! Those guys with the lights on their helmets can spot heat signatures. They'll see you if you try to go invisible.
Wonder how much of their R&D department is dedicated to fighting us.
Probably millions of dollars in untaxed money. You clear the floor, I'll work on overriding security so we can get out. I can still access machinery if you need me to move anything.
You good in there?
Yeah, those bugs are holding the door. Whole base is on alert though. They know you're here. They're calling reinforcements.
Guess I'm doing this the loud way.
Neutralizing Spider-Man! Firing on Spider-Man!
Engaging Spider-Man!
Engaging Spider-Man!
Neutralize Spider-Man!
Taking you, Cap! You have order! Capture Spider-Man!
All starts again.
Roxxon,
Stay out of this, Spider-Man! Got him sighted!
Here!
Keep him grounded!
You're mine!
Keep hit! Keep it up!
Take him out!
Engaging hostile!
Batter up!
Dismiss immediately!
Got something for you!
Got him!
Okay.
Quit moving! He's airborne!
Take this!
Got it.
This one.
I see it.
Keep it grounded! Our orders are to detain Spider-Man! Target is hostile! Have order! Capture Spider-Man! You're mine now! Bring it down!
Shit. Alright. We'll keep it going. It's probably gonna be, yeah, we're getting close to the end here. I'm getting very tired, unfortunately.
Those guys with the lights on their helmets can heat signatures. They'll see you if you try to go invisible.
Wonder how much of their R&D department is dedicated to fighting us.
Probably millions of dollars in untaxed money. You clear the floor, I'll work on overriding security so we can get out. I can still access machinery if you need me to move anything.
Eso me gustó. You good in there?
Yeah, those webs are holding the door. Whole base is on alert though, so be careful.
There's only one way out of the base. They gotta come through here.
I don't know. Tinker is tricky.
Rhino said they're working together.
That doesn't make sense.
I'm gonna take a very quick restroom break. I'll make it really quick. I'll be right back.
I think Roxxon should have let Spider-Man and the King Look fight it out. Then have Rhino catch the survivor.
Dare you to tell Rhino that when he comes back.
Yeah, I like my spine where it is.
My money's on the Tinker if I'm placing bets. New Spider-Man's smart. He's got a plan.
Running a sweep. They should have just killed him, not brought him back here.
We need to know the Underground's plan.
Spider-Man, the city's better off without two.
You got me there. Bosses don't like to throw stuff away.
These underground kids don't stand a chance.
You hear the Tinkerer took over Fifth Tower?
Yeah, but the Prowlers said they abandoned it after Spider-Man attacked them.
I would have loved to raid that place.
Maybe they'll try to go back.
If so,
Alright,
we'll
let's see if we can finish this up. Man. It's been fun, but it's also been a little challenging. Let's see what we got going on.
Don't know how those two escaped.
Not your lucky day. Sorry.
Try to take those guys out first. All of the
Or the hall.
danger zone guys, so to speak.
Roxxon can't
the time.
How'd they get into the control room?
Hey, we need another. Stay focused.
Hope it stays quiet.
Ooh, I can do it.
Sorry, give me a second. Randomly caught the hiccups. Let me try to deter this. I hate this. Let's hope for the best. That was rough. It didn't work. Son of a bitch. Oh my god. Ugh, I fucking hate the hiccups.
Another one bites the dust.
RX-97, report in.
Got him sighted! He's gone!
They know you're here. They're calling reinforcements.
Guess I'm doing this the loud way.
Pulling the trigger! You have orders! Evasive maneuver!
Here! Catch!
He's in my sight! Taking you down, Spider-Man!
Here we go.
Damn webs! Come here! Cut me out of this crap!
Go ahead. Try again.
Quit moving!
Think fast.
You've already finished! Neutralize the target!
What the shit?
DNS!
This whole shield thing's getting a little fucking dumb.
I'm taking care of this! Get him back down! Grenade out! That hurt him! Active engaged! Target taking damage! Stop resisting!
Got hands? Catch!
Explosive out! Evade! Evade! Direct hit!
Listen! I know you don't trust me!
You're right. I don't.
What can I do to change that?
Stop going behind my back. And stop acting like I haven't thought this through. No one will get hurt when I take down the plaza. No one except Roxxon. You know they deserve it.
Just promise to talk you through with me, okay? Promise to listen. Really listen.
I've made up my mind, Miles. You need to start accepting that.
Then I'm gonna have to stop you. You need to start accepting that.
You already finished!
Here we go. Oh, so sorry about the hiccup thing. I can't help it. It's just as bad to me as it is to you.
I'm through. Meet me in the showroom on the far side of the assembly line.
See you there.
He's in my sight! Clean shot! We're detaining you!
Coming?
Looks like they locked the doors. I'll find another way. What if we went public about Rick's death?
Do you have proof? Because I don't think the word of two vigilantes is gonna convince people.
There's gotta be a way. I think that's the exit. Hey. Lost and found.
Thanks. I know this place. This is Krieger's lab.
Krieger has a lab?
Mostly for show, but yeah. Rick showed me a photo once.
Krieger's lab. Wait. All the current new firm project data's on here. Toxicity reports, failed safety reviews, and Krieger's name's on everything. This would destroy Roxxon.
Rhino.
You like my new color? Immune to your little zappy pops.
Zappy Pops? Come on, man.
Now, we finish this!
I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to manual save. I'm having the worst time back here with like coughing and hiccuping. It's too much. I gotta call it here. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'll be back tomorrow without the hiccups, hopefully, but for now, I gotta call it. I'm tired. I'm hungry. And these hiccups, it sucks so bad. It looks like the internet was doing some weird shit for me as well. So I'm gone. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you can catch me tomorrow, but if not, I understand. Till then, till next time. Thank you so much. But this paint has to stop. I'm done. I'm very tired and I'm very hungry, and this paint sucks. And this little whatever the heck sucks. So I'm saving here. Hopefully you can catch me next time. Ugh, this really does suck. I'm out. Good